I've just thought I wouldn't waste any time. I've set the course going on that, the windrower, so that's going to be busy windrowing. Whilst we grab the fantastic... Oh, it is... I think it is obviously Eastern European. It really is. Well, that's our harvester finished. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, let's have a look from the air. Whereabouts are you? Ah, you're over there. Okay then. Let's get this sorted. That's right, of course I was. Yes, I was equalising, I remember, which I did say was very important, and it really is. This is 194. Right, let's have a look. Let's do this properly. Yes, this should be the very last episode of the story. It should. Right, let's have a look. So we want one of those with not much straw. There is one. Now you've got 200 tons. You've got 106. You've got, right, it's this one then. Let's tag it. So you are the one. No, that... Ah, you are that one. Okay, smash it. Let's go do that. And then we're going to go clear the other side. We've pretty much done this. I do love this. The mezzo. I would presume the J is a silent J. It actually sounds like it. Yeah, it definitely sounds Eastern European, like mezzo. I would pronounce that in English, but I think it's a silent J. So it would be mezzo, meta Q. I would say. I will allow anybody to correct me, because I do like to actually get pronunciation correct. I do. Yeah, I love language, always have done. Yeah, so I think it's important to get things right where possible, definitely. Yes, I think I would actually be buying one of these myself. It's because not only is it good value when you consider it, but it also doubles up as a trailer. I think I would remove the roof though for a bit more realism, so it looked like a... Yeah. Ooh, catching the pipe. I didn't realise. I didn't think of that. Yeah, it is I'm not massive fan of the high tips, but yeah, you can't have everything. You really can't. Right. So then, that is almost equalised. That's everybody. Yeah, it is. It's good enough. I'm going to say it's only a matter of equalising, because we are going to run out of time. So, do we need to equalise with any grass? We just want to make sure that nobody's over the limits on anything. Grass has got nothing. They've only got 38 tons, but that doesn't matter. It's if it's no. Yeah, I did think with the grass it wouldn't be a problem. I didn't think we'd go overboard. Also, I did mention last session. I did mention if I was going to stay on the map about this section here. I've gone off that idea. It'd be split fields with the roads. I always forget you can't see that. I am beginning to get there. That road there, it would split. I'd have two separate fields, and it is probably umpy bumpy. One thing I did think of though, did mention a long time back about... Oh, wow. Yeah, I did, but that is a tad out of our price range, truthfully. 650,000. No, I think I'd stick to what we said. I think field 14, I think we'd convert that. In fact, I'd like to do a corn harvest. If we stay, I mean, it's up to everybody else. I'm not. I would. Oh, wrong bits. Yeah. Ooh, okay. We'll come out your way. I don't know. You can't hang around here this side. I should know that by now. Been on the map long enough to know there's no hanging around. The cars keep on coming, and the vans. Go on then, clear off past me. God, and then stop in my way, of course. Right, yes, we know what we've got to do. We are going to let the windrower do some nice windrows, and they will produce some big ones, while we get the rest of the grass sorted on this side. Yeah, so I am going to go straight to a time lapse because this is a monster. So, hey, trying to unfold it. Right, yes, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. coming out of a time lapse a little early because that is annoying. I knew that it said it does straw. That's the second time I've had a thing that said it did straw that didn't in the last couple of days. I had exactly the same on Wasnishi. One, it got straw clearly on the thing and it just did not lift straw. That was exactly the same. It was on, it was down, and it refused to lift straw. So absolutely ridiculous. Right, so that's the mowing done. Let's just quickly before we do. Yeah, I have a good mind to give myself the money back. I mean, we're against the everything now anyway. I'm going to incur another leasing cost for a piece of equipment that I should have already had. So I'll leave it for now, but if it makes a difference between us failing and succeeding, I am going to do it, because that's ridiculous. I have no problem by playing by the rules if the rules play fairly by me. Oh my life. Whoa, that looks really... That's horrible. Right, now this can... Oh, no it can't. It can't go back actually. No, it can't. We need to do... I'm hoping to do the biogas, but I'm not worried about that, if I'm honest. I'm really not, but... No, we've got to be thorough, because you don't know. No, I do really. It is for us. It's just the day becomes mammoth. We shall see. I don't like missing things, if I'm honest, but right, we'll grab this windrower. Yeah, that's all the grass over the other side done. It's just now, yeah, a matter of windrow in this course. Now this windrow, this is what I said about this. It does weird and wonderful things. Yeah, this is why I'm not a massive fan of it, but I thought for what we wanted to do, it would gather together in sort of... I didn't even think this would be like that though. I mean, it's awful. It's gathered on the corners. Never seen anything like it. Right, we should set it on this. The bottom line is whether it's not perfect. It certainly isn't, but if it actually assists us, we should get the straw off that field and check which one has got the least. No, I would say that the one, our original one, I think... No, that's true. That probably hasn't got much straw, because the straw fields were all over this side, apart from the one we've just done. So we shall see. We'll haul 180 tonnes in first off that field, and then anything more we shall go elsewhere. Right, we're going to go straight into a time lapse. But yeah, I just thought I'd quickly make mention of like that. That's annoyed me, because it did clearly say it had got the capability of straw, and it just didn't do that at all. 8.9 meters. Now I'm sure this is a 9.7. It's what it says on the tin, and I had this before on another field. I remember actually. Right, and start the job. We should save that. Save, activate. It is field 2, 9.7 meters. Let's make sure it's going right. Yeah, it is. It's definitely. She is. Yeah, she's on the right course. Right, let's go and let's get this. Go and get this hired and make note of this hire cost per se, because this was the entire point. I mean, I hired a dear piece of equipment as it was at a point where I really didn't want to, and then I've got to hire at least another piece of equipment because the first piece of equipment doesn't work, that according to game mechanics should work. So that at that point to me becomes failure of the game rather than failure of a... If it was down to me choosing poorly, you know, where I have done it, what did I do the other day? Something like that, where I did choose something that didn't do straw. It was as simple as that. It really did not do straw, and it was my own fault. Now that, I'll take it on the chin. It really is my fault. But when you choose something correctly, and it doesn't do that, when it says it should, I mean, it's for heaven's sake, it's in the forage wagon sections. Right, we did speak about this the other day. This, to me, represents, probably silage additive tank. No, not for what we're doing. We're doing a bit of grass work, but it's not worth it. Yes. So 2346 is what we have just incurred. If we fail by that amount, then Yeah, we should drag that back. No, we should anyway, really. And then you should play by what you think is right. So 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. I think that was right. Yeah, I think that is fair. I hope you all agree. But yeah, I really don't mind. I insist on playing by my own set of fair rules, and I hope they are fair. Fairness is a dying. Yeah, most people don't even understand the concept of fairness. I was brought up with to be fair, to be true. Most now it's a matter of greed. It's what's in it for me. You know what I want to be okay, and I don't care if you're okay. Whereas fairness is the exact opposite of that. Fairness is a quality I was brought up with, where it is how can we be fair to both parties? How can we do right by you and me? And that's a far, far kinder, better principle than the one of greed and what's in it for me and only me and I don't care about you. That is one reason why the world is in such a mess. Because people have forgotten all good sense. Not everybody, I might add. Yeah, there are a lot of lovely people, there really is. One thing that does appeal to me about the farming simulator community, there are a lot of very good people that do play this game. Now I've got to get back into the habit of approaching things straight. I've got used to coming up at an angle for the last tool. Now I've got to go laterally back to straight over things. Yeah, the world has gone mad. It has all morality, all fairness, kindness. No, not kindness. Kindness is still there for good people. There are some people who are far less than good, and some people who are absolutely amoral. Yeah, this game does tend to. Oh, this is dead weird. Yeah. Anyway, let's start preaching. Right, I am literally, I am going to say my words, and we are going to go into, we have some monster windrows here. Look at those beasts. That's what I'm saying. Whoa, actually there is some good news. It shouldn't take us long to fill this, should it? Wow, yeah, just roll over it and it's about full. Right, yeah, we're going to literally rinse and repeat this. Let's just check. Let me just have a look at for the straw ones. Yeah, I want to have a look. Which one's straw? That's got none. Let's tag you. Yeah, smashing. Right, yeah. We're going to rinse and repeat this. I don't think it's going to take us long to get this field done. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I thought I would in one monster session get this all done, but yeah, it's been bigger than I thought, and there's still quite a lot of work to do. Yeah, there's obviously the gathering together of all of this lot, the processing, that's going to take some time, so I reckon there's another session to get to the end of the storyline, if I'm honest. Let me just check. I'm not sure. I think this is going to have way too much. Well, no. Yeah, that's actually going to finish that off nicely. Yeah, so that's not worked out badly. That was almost everything but this one last load all went in that Hessian. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at all of the Hessians and make sure nothing's over 180 odd. Apart from silage, of course, which that's quite fine. That can be as much as it likes. 170. 187, I'm happy with that. It's, yeah, okay, if we lose 7 tons plus, which my sums might not be completely accurate. So, job next time is we've got the grass field number 2. We've got to let's just go and see how that actually fared and take this over there. That's all been, well, hopefully, I don't know what we're going to see. I really don't know with this what it's, because it is the weirdest windrow I've ever seen in the game. It really is. Yeah, I used it on, I can never remember this Let's Play's name. It was a really hilly map, and I enjoyed it as well. That's, yeah, I used it for, I got it on a daily drop, and I thought, oh, that's not bad. It was a really, and it, boy, did it cause trouble. Let's have a look. It seems to gather it at the corners, looking at the straw on that last bit. I mean, it's neither good nor bad. But it gathers in the weird places. Yeah, well, the corners seem to get... Yeah, you can see it coming up now. Really strange. It seems better than the straw, though. But yeah, there's weird patches where you've got like little lines with hardly anything, but you just can't ignore it. Well, it's weird. I will give it that. Very strange. Let's move the... we'll send that... We will send that on back. We have our own for doing the fields by the BJ. If we do it, it's just that we're very close now, and it would mean another session, if you know what I'm trying to say, to get to the end of the storyline. And I don't know about you, but I'm actually wanting to see how we did. Yeah, send that on back. Right, Windrower. Definitely you can be returned, and I do not change my opinion of you. You are still very strange. Now then, do I need the... Well, I think we can return the 2 spare trailers. There's nothing much we can't manage with that forage wagon and the 2 trailers we've got. If I'm honest, even if it takes a little bit more lugging, we've equalised everything. It's now a matter of grabbing this grass. Now let's do that right now and see which one is that closest Hessian. Yeah, which one can cope with any grass? Because this, that one there. Who are you? Right. So, oh wow, that's quite useful. You are actually the closest one. That's fantastic. So that's brilliant. That's fallen quite. I can't remember if it is by design, but I would guess it was more by look, but yeah, there may have been a bit of design in there at some point, and I've just remembered. Right, we topped up fuel again with H. Now I've got to say, it might seem like I'm moaning about this, but I would not have wanted, it's been an absolute amazing tractor. It is very thirsty, but it is amazing, it really is. I'm glad I shared this Let's Play with that particular beast. I've been threatening it for ages. It's weird, I've actually had this drop in quite a few Let's Plays now all of a sudden. Which does beg the question. People say that if you lease a piece of equipment, it often appears in the sales. Now, I've got to be honest, there may be an element of truth in that. It's not precise. I was talking about my favourite tractor, and I leased... no, did I lease? No, actually, no, I only talked about that. I didn't... And unless the game's got ears, then yeah. It's... Oh, let's turn this down while we're talking. Yeah. Well, it's 11:50 and the BGA was absolutely dry. There was none in there. I went to look to sort of think, oh, it's another hour before I need to top this up, and it was absolutely nothing in there. So I literally have filled that up. Our small BGA is doing very well. The big one is, it's getting down it, but yeah, I'd stick by that. It is quite slow. I think we're going to still have a bit of silage left when we sell that back. Whereas ours, on the other hand, it's now full, but it was empty again. In the same amount of time, it did 75 tons, while the other one did about 20. So yes, ours is super duper. It really is. Digestate's coming up nicely in the mini. Let's have a look at what the big one is doing. Again, slow with the digestates. Yeah, because actually, that actually had another... Ours has actually overtaken the digestate because of how quickly it processes the silage. So yes, the moral of this story, the mini BGA is an absolutely amazing bit of kit. Absolutely. So next session, we have got to... That's a point. Let's run this over to... Yeah, I'm going to run over to the... We're going to have a bit of a look at the... We're going to take the 6.8 metre. I might do the trick we did a couple of sessions ago, which is... We're just going to get this over, because that means I've only got to take that one. We might take our windrower and windrow behind this one with the other, or I might... I don't know, actually. I think it's going to be a manual cut, though, if I'm honest. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually take this as the mower, or maybe the HTZ, and have this as the windrow, because the windrow seems to be the lighter of the two. Although this is a fantastic bit of kit. That's... Yeah, although this did get stuck on the Field 19 last session. I think it was dragging against the... And it didn't have the horsepower to actually pull it past it, so we had to let the HTZ take over. It just seemed to make sense, but... So let's go and have a look at this field. Yeah, I'm not going to chop the trees down. I am very fond of trees, even though they appear at times. I do try to maximise our... There are certain Let's Plays where you get a massive grass field and you've got a lot of trees on it, and it would make perfect sense for you to use it as a field. And so of course you're going to clear the wood, but I do like trees a lot. I only clear the ones I need to, or if it's... Don't log in, then obviously then I log, but I always insist on planting at least 2-to-1 trees for every one I chop down. I've always done that. Sometimes I've done more, but yeah, even on my FS22 in Lone Oak, I insisted upon that particular principle. Now let's just sneak across. Yeah, now this, let's have a look. I'm sure this bit of land, let's have a look on the map. Where are we? We are... No, we're outside of it. It is literally inside the compound. Right, so this is the edge of our fields. I think this bit of grass here, I did say there were a couple of little bits. I think it's everything that runs. So yeah, if we're going to have a go at that, I'm leaving the trees, as I say, and add a windrow. Yeah, this is all ours. It's a little bit hilly. Do you know, I think I'm going to leave it. I really am. It's exceptionally... I could do it, I could, but it's going to cause... Yeah, you know, let's leave it alone. I'm happy. I am. Let's send this back, ask the shop to pick that up, and we are going to leave that alone. We're okay with what we've got. If we find, tomorrow morning, I know we've smashed it already. I know that by what we've done. So I'm not going to second guess. I know we've done this. I truly do. So even if, with the digestate we've got and all the rest of it, we're very close with selling the BGA. Just want to leave that till the maximum. So next session we're going to do where we process, grab that last field, all of the forage, the grass off the field, stick that in that. We can can see where the greening beam of light is. And yeah, we shall cash up. I know we've done it. I know we have. So amazing. So we're not going to put that field unless it was absolutely necessary tomorrow morning. That is a point. Have I cut this field out of... Oh, I think I have, haven't I? I'm sure I was supposed to leave field 2 till August morning. That's why it was so sparse. Wally. Oh well. I could always cut again tomorrow with hours. I'm sure I was right. Field edge it? No, I wasn't. I am right. I should not have cut this. No. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to speed time what we are. I'm going to get... Not... We will cut this again tomorrow, but we'll do it with hours. Oh, that's annoying. It really is annoying. Right. Yeah, we're going to literally take that across. We'll use this because it's 23 tons. It's not bad actually for topping the thing up at tea time. We'll do that because yes, I have cut this out of sequence. It's true. It should have been tomorrow morning. I said that. Do you know? Talk about thorough. Well, I was trying to be helpful. I really was. But yeah, we'll cut this again tomorrow with our little mower. I'm not going to faff around. We'll just do what we did originally. Do the 3.4 cut, and I should follow it on with this. I'll do that manually, I think, tomorrow morning. That's the last bit of work that we'll have done. Yeah, we'll rush through to tea time. We will grab... It would be nice to get us to the point we need to be to get the last bit of field work done for tomorrow morning. Then all we've got to do is... Oh, time back up. I know we're chatting, but we're also working as well. Yeah, we'll get the silage, I think, out of the silo. That is another thing which I may do off camera, which is to when September morning comes, obviously there's going to be a lot of... I'm not going to... yeah. Obviously behind the scenes there's a lot that's going to go on, like the fields are going to go and the money's going to disappear, all that type of thing. Now I'm going to do the payment of the million on camera, obviously, because that's the entire thing. But the selling of the fields, the Erlang Village International Leisure, they, the rest of that, them taking the fields and that, I will obviously buy this field on camera as well, which really means obviously I can't really technically, or I can't through game mechanics actually sell this field without removing all of my bits and bobs, but we can simulate that by me giving 100 the amount. So that's what we're going to do, so it's fair. So I've actually bought this because technically this would be our company's land in harmony with the storyline, obviously. So yes, certain bits and bobs that are going to be boring, but what I am going to have to do is drag all of these silage. Now I'd like to show you the amounts on camera to them all. I'll do a flash of the us looking when it's finished. I'm talking about September morning, so as you know exactly how much silage I've got in all of these Hessians before we dismantle and move everything over here. Yeah, when that's done, right, we want to be speeding time up. Now I would say 240 because we have done everything bar this. Just need to be feeding this through the day, go through to tea time, make sure there's 75 tons in, then we'll sleep through the night, as we have done a few times. But we have done all the work. In fact, we've done more work than we should have done. Yes, I should have left that till tomorrow. Now I've got to cut it again, and we wasted wages. Well, we didn't waste wages, but you know what I mean. Oh wow, that's going up very nicely. Let's go fill, because by the time I filled that, it's going to need another load in. Stop that. 6 o'clock, I'll say, and at 6 we need to have filled that up to its 75 ton limit, I think. Right, let's take that across. So we will check on the other BGA. Guess what? Oh my life, that is going on well on the hourly. We're Gonna smash this. I mean, absolutely smash it. Well, there's nothing better that I would like to do than that. We'll wait till 6 and then I'm going to fill this up to 75 tonnes. Right, let's go down now to normal time. See how much we need to stick in after this is finished. 41, 61, 64 tonnes. So yeah, there's a full load and then a little partial. We may as well just fill this twice. Leave that ready for topping up in the morning. I think the other one, the other BGA is literally, I think it's going to have some silage, some of our silage left in it. Although, as I think I said, there was some in from when we did the contract. It seems not to process it unless a player is owning it. So yeah, which was obviously unforeseen. I didn't realise it worked like that. I do now. Of course, this doesn't stop me forgetting said piece of information. This is me, little old me, with my exceptionally wonderful memory. Yeah, that's weird. That's not the kind of thing I forget. It is true, actually. I don't. I forget short-term things. I'll forget that I've just dropped a piece of equipment off. But I can remember sometimes exactly where a piece of equipment is. It is random, very random. The way how bad my memory is. Oh wow. No, we did say that one and then a little bit. Do you know? I hadn't forgotten that. I just misplaced a piece of information. No, I am terrible. It is short to me. It does worry me sometimes, but it's not always like that. That's the weird thing. It is more about, I suppose, my job's stressful. They say stress and memory are linked. Bad memory. So yeah. I can't help my job. It is. IT is a stressful job. Definitely. So yeah, it is what it is. It's just I used to, when I was younger, I had an absolutely amazing memory. It's to me it's quite a shock that my memory is as bad as it is. It does come with age though, they always do say that. Right, this should literally stop at a certain point. And then it is time to go to sleep. Well, I hope you will agree, we are absolutely doing smashingly. 475,000. Now then, it's August. We still don't have to sell the BJ till tomorrow evening. So right, let's sleep. It's past time. And we do want an early, but do we need a 6? Let's do a 7. And we will leave it at this. We'll just make sure that the last job we will do is topping up the silage in our BGA. Yeah, and I think we'll find that if I look in the other BGA, there's still plenty in that. Ooh, okay, well, there you go. That was better than I thought. I will leave that in. The way that it was going yesterday, I'm happy with that. That has earned us a lot of money though. Look at that, with 2 BGAs. That's phenomenal. That is amazing. How much digestate? I didn't look. Right, so we have 65 tonnes here. Now that's the one thing we do need to do at the other one. And 40 tonnes. Wow, we've got 105 tonnes of silage. How much are we getting at the minute for silage? It's not a good time of year for not silage. What am I on about? Digestate. We're on the rise still. It is slowly going up though. It is, but yeah. Well, I suppose it's good. It's not going to go super duper. Then by the end of the day, as we all know, it goes up very. But we will leave that to one of the last jobs so that we do get the very best payment we can. This is going to need topping, is it not? Yes, bone dry again. So. I'm not going to go to a time lapse because it's not going to take us an awful long time. It's like 3 little journeys with this. I'm loving the Stratman. The pickup's not as good as the Pottinger. I've always said that the Pottinger's pickups are amazing. They are, even on their balers in game, and I don't know. I would presume that must be based upon the reality. But the Stratman is still very good, and obviously its extra capacity is seriously. That's the point. How much silage have we got in all of our things, because we should have absolutely nailed it. We should have lots of silage. 220, 430, 330, and 180. Oh, wow, how much we got? Only 91 tons. Wow, this is nearly processed it all. Wow, I'm well impressed. If we've smashed it, haven't we? We have honestly smashed it. Yeah, I thought we might do it a couple of sessions ago, but I didn't think we'd quite bat it out of the ballpark type smash it. I mean, yeah, we're halfway there now. That's before we've sold the BJ and the field. Let's have a bit of a catch up, because this is getting exciting now. 568 grand. We've got 100 tons of digestate to do at the end of the day. We could get our hourly tick up on the hour, because both of ours will be filled. And we have how much in total? Let's just add this up. We've got 220. Let's call it 220. 650. 975, 1150. Wow, 1,000,000 tons of silage, and then a bit more. Yeah, I think we smashed it out of the ballpark. So yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of I tell you this much though, we are going to, if we are going to do this, we have a celebratory party, and we shall lease a nice tractor and a nice trailer, so that we can literally, grab everything out of all of our ones that are going to be ripped to pieces as soon as August turns to September. Yeah, we're going to be doing that with like a 70-ton trailer or something. My favourites. We should do it with that. Ooh. What is on special today? Oh my life. I think we can afford it. I really do. I reckon we should do it. I reckon we should send this one back, buy that, because I think we can all see that this is going to be done. We will do some preliminaries if we can. That is quite poetic. At the very end of this Let's Play, on the very morn of August, we finally get a drop that actually we could have done at the beginning. Nevertheless, as the old saying goes, do not look a gift horse in the mouth. We can still stop our costs on this, and if we are going to go in, carry on. Now I think we're actually not far off at that. Let's have a look. I think it's one more. Yeah, it is one more. Let's fill this up. We don't want this ever running dry. Yes, we shall see. We should do some ladding up. If we can afford it, we should send this one back and we should buy it, because that is super duper price. It really is. Excellent. And it's not like we're not going to need one, is it? Even for shifting stuff around, that would I wouldn't need to lease a trailer, if that is what I'm trying to say. It would kill many birds with one stone. It would also stop us having to run backwards and forwards, like lots and lots. So we are going to need to stick the excess though into our silo, because there's going to be too much here now. Oh wow, I'm so chuffed about that. We'll do the sums, and then I'm going to go in. I'm not going to bend your ears for too long, because at the end of the sessions, a couple of my sessions have been a bit monstrous. I mean, I was explaining things, but I'm sure you could all work that out anyway. But yeah, I think I was getting excited, if I'm honest, because I could finally see that we were going to do it. Because before that, a couple of sessions ago, I seriously was, there were moments where it was getting close, and I was thinking, that's not bad. And then there was the bit where I knew I could afford the BGA. That was the moment, the turning point, where I thought, we're going to... Now, can you drop this back? I don't think you can, because it's not a... that's just an outgoing product, isn't it? But I've never tried it, so... No, you can't. That's alright. I didn't think you could. It doesn't make much sense to do that. Right, let's get this dumped in here. We will do some sums. Obviously, we've got the hourly tick up and 100 tons of... That's true. There's 100,000 just in digestate, which would mean we're up at 668. And we have... So say 670. and that is 360. That's over 1,000,000, and 188 would be 1,000,003. So yes, I think we can just about afford the Stroutman. It will be out of our profit for buying the field, but we can still afford the field. That's the all important thing. So let's send the leased one back. Thank you very much. Excellent. And let us buy, and we will go and pick this up. We shall. Unloading mechanics, license plate 52. Whoa, this is the big one. Can we cope with it? Yeah, we can. It's not. It will be a bit of a struggle. It will for the XTZ, but we can manage it. I've used 240 horsepower before. No, wait, I just. Do you know? God and Bennett. Right. Yeah. Right. So that is amazing. Yeah, we could have done it with it sooner, but oh, it's going to rain later. That's typical. What time is this deluge going to affect us? It is, oh my life, 9 o'clock. Okay, well, that gives us just under 2 hours to get our field cut and re-windrowed. Yeah, I can't believe I'd cut that out of sequence. These are growing nicely. This is growth stage 1 as well. We're going to sneak across the field so we don't have to battle with the cars. So we have done it. We know we have. It is a matter now of, yeah, by the time we've sold the BGA and that we've done it, and we've got 100 tons of digestate to sell, which is over a grand a pop. So that's over 100,000. So we have smashed it out the ballpark, which is definitely nice to know. So yes, we will be parting company with Erlang Village International Leisure immediately on September morning. Yeah, let's get this fixed. Ooh, that is a beast. It is. That is going to assist us with shifting the straw and that type of thing. Oh, no, I don't think they want you through their front doors. I seriously really think that they would fast go off you, even though you've just spent, well, you spent quite a lot of money over this Let's Play with the shop. I'm quite sure that at the minute they're happy with you, but not if you go through the front door with that. I think they would be fast lose all respect. Yeah. Right. Ooh. Oh, well, yeah. That's still not brilliant. No, let's try that again, shall we? This time without, at least it was the rubber tyres that I hit the doorpost, but that really wouldn't do much damage. Whereas hitting it with the actual metal of the Stroutman would not do either the Stroutman or the thing much use. Now we need to go back a bit further. That's not bad. Right, that'll do. That will do. We're in. We may as well repair you as well. And repair you. Let's customise you actually. What's the difference? I can't see anything, so we'll leave it alone. Smashing. Job's a good one. Right, we will take this to the field though. I do like to prepare for the next session. That is very poetic, but at least we do get this. I say it will assist me because I don't need to lease anything for all the shifting that I'm going to do behind the scenes. I'm not going to bore you with that one. I'm going to show you all of how much we've got, so you know the total I would have. But when obviously we've finished, it's going to be an absolute. Yeah, well, we've just done the preliminary sums. It's over 1 million. Obviously we're going to, through the day, we're going to be feeding our BGA. I think the other BGA, I don't think it needs feeding. I think it'll just about, it may have a little bit left, or we will almost finish it, is where I'm thinking we'll be. Where's our 2 trailers, our owned 2 trailers. But thankfully with this doing all forage type stuff, we can actually shift silage and that out of all of these. So I'm going to have quite a few. Yeah, 1 million. Still a lot of shifting. It is. That's quite a few journeys for me. when this is all finished, before these get sold by the company. I will show you that them being dismantled when I've emptied them as well. Well, I hope I remember to do that. Yeah. Why am I going to this? I don't want this yet. As we're talking about them, can't do two things at once without me doing something wrong. Right, anyway, yes, what a fantastic way to end this with this beautiful piece of equipment. I do love the Imperium. Right, so then, yes, we should cut this. Are we going to do this? Yeah, we're going to have to do this for the HDZ. We are. That is a point. Is there enough jip in this to do both? Because these, yeah, the Imperion itself is, we might need to do this afterwards. Let's just try it. Let's not ruin that farmer's field. Oh, hang on, I was on the right. Thought I was on the wrong side, but I am on the right side. Yeah, so the last cuts of our field too, before it gets sold to another farmer. Yeah, let's just switch these on and see if it does the you haven't got enough horsepower under your bonnets to do both of these. I'm expecting that, if I'm honest. I truly think we may, because this is a very meaty front mower, 100 horsepower. Yeah. Oh, you plonker. It's the Imperium. Yeah, it's not. Oh, do you know? Wally. This is a trailer. It will assist me in what I said, but it isn't a loading a forage wagon. That's why it's not going up and down. All my life, do you know? It has, in my defence, it has been a monster session. Tell you what, we could do though. It would be quite. We did a few sessions ago, literally. I think what we should do is windrow. We'll follow me with the other tractor, and we should windrow, I think. And then what we'll do is we might once, just so that we don't need to hire another. Mind you, I don't know. That's a tall trailer. Yeah, that's a shame. Obviously, we did a few sessions ago also the belt system, and they didn't work. They really didn't, because the lizard does pick up off the ground. It would not accept, which is strange. Obviously it's a brand new mod, those, the vintage, but they really did abysmally fail. They truly did. Oh, I think we're just gonna have to lease the forage wagon again, which is annoying, but we've still got this fantastic, absolutely amazing trailer. I am chuffed actually, because that's, even though I did mistakenly think it was a Stratman, yeah, a forage wagon. It is the Imperion trailer. I should have known that by its name, but yeah, I'm tired, so yes. Still amazing, and it will very, very much assist me. Whoa, if I don't smash into it, break it. It will assist me with lugging all that stuff, because that is a decent trailer. And it was a very reasonable price. Right, let's get the windrow across. We'll have the little one follow us behind with follow me doing the windrowing. So I'll go grab that. In fact, it's best with this. This is faster. And then we're going to leave it at that. Yes, yeah, there's been a lot of waffling going on, but so technically we will, although we'll have cut that yesterday and wasted wages, we will still have the same amount of grass. Yeah, because it's still 2 times 1 growth stage. Now in FS19 I always used to cut in the first growth stage. Yes, I did always. Now where did I stick I thought I'd brought it across somewhere. Where did I stick a window? I thought, I know. I think I know where it is. I'm going to say this before I look on the map. I think we left this at the edge of the. Is it the Great Processing? The one that's near? Is it Sugar Mill? The one that's closest to us. I'm going to say that now. No, I don't want to sell it. I'm trying to show on the map. which I did twice, which means I've just stopped it. So let's try that again, shall we? Windrower, show a map. Ah, I can see it from here. The beam of light. I was right. Yay! See that? My memory does work sometimes. Yeah. And that is short term. So that proves that today my short term memory is actually okay. Or at least it was in that instance. It is a bit random. I don't understand it myself. So we have, yes, these fields will be returning to Erlang this evening. And we shall buy our field 19 off them, or they would have to pay for all of our equipment that they made me buy. And then we'll obviously get all of our silage out of these, and any bits of grass or straw that are left. There shouldn't be much. I think there's one that we saw that 187 tons, and it may be that it does do that. 180 was a day and a half. It may be if it's half an hour race, it'd still process that 7 tons, but I was trying to be as precise as possible so as we didn't. Right, smashing. Let's get that over to our field. We'll use follow me with the little one following us so that the windrow gets windrowed straight after. Yeah, and then I will manually release the. It is a shame in some ways that we don't do it that way. But I do think the bucket is way too small on the Zeta for it to be able to lift over the side of an Imperial. I suppose we could use the 2 old trailers, they were okay. It's just a hate. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of lease, and obviously this Let's Play was very much based upon that premise, so to begin with I did. And then also things like the trailers, the little ones, 159, it was negligible. Even buying them at $3,000 could have made a difference at certain points of the Let's Play. It was only as we were getting closer that I realised we could have bought a little bit more equipment, but it's alright. Hindsight's such a wonderful thing. If we'd have gone the other way and we had have got to the end and we'd have failed by $6,000 because I bought 2 trailers for 3,000 each, I would have been mad with myself. So that's why, until we could see, well, like today, I bought the Imperial. It's one of the first pieces of equipment we bought in an absolute age of time, and yeah, because we knew we could afford it. So I would not have done that at all unless that was the case. Right, we're going to stick this on the back of the tractor. We're going to manually do this. This will be the last cut on this field, so we should literally grab the little tractor and stick that straight behind this. So the next session, did I grab that? I think I went past it. I did. Right, let's grab the little Zeta. We'll grab the windrower, then we'll stick that right behind, ready for follow me tomorrow. Well, next session, which may be later today. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this in edited and uploaded later. Yeah, I've been working on this an awful lot because it was intriguing me. I really wanted to know, yeah, the storyline. I wanted to prove, and I mean, it's excited me. So I have done another session on Westbridge Hills, the other. Ooh, that's doing a bit of shaking. Yeah, the other Zero Oito map. So. Right, there we go. So follow me. Next session, we'll get this last field cut, the last cut on field 2 for us. We'll get that all lifted and taken to that one over there, which we know is the one. We've checked that out, and we shall then speed time up. Yeah, let's put the time down because we're not working now. Yeah, I'm not going to chat for long because we've pretty much discussed everything we need to chat, including the bit that we know we've done this. So. It is quite amazing. It'll be interesting to see how much digestics. Obviously, over the day, the course of August, we've now got over 12 hours, about 15-16 hours of this day left before it turns to September morning for us to sell all that digestate. So we'll leave that till this evening, until the maximum is in our biogas plant. We shall leave the nursing tank over at the one we're going to sell, and at just before 12 o'clock, with 10 minutes or so to go, we shall grab the digestate out of there and bring it over to the slurry yard and sell it. And that's where we're going to leave it, definitely. Oh, this moving malarkey is... I have unplugged my... I am going to try another gamepad, but I don't think it's anything to do with my equipment. I truly don't. But I am going to make sure that I know that it's not by moving... Yeah, try my other gamepad. Anyway, enough of this mechanics. I hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, on the storyline. Should be one session left for the storyline. And then, yeah, if we're going to continue on LAPACHO, I'd like to, but it all depends on whether you guys and gals want to continue to watch on LAPACHO. Yes, we shall be starting humble, although we have now got a fantastic trailer. Yeah, we have. Let's just see, was there anything else in that maybe later? That would be nice to own, wouldn't it? The Taurian. I've got that on one. Oh no, it's a 18 metre. That's not bad. I could live with that, actually. That's not a bad... Of course, we have got one, but not a manure spreader. Coon 3,680. That's the 3 metre, isn't it? Oh, it's not. It's the 4. I haven't had that in ages. Do you know, you've got to think of the future, haven't you? That is an amazing 4 metre. It really is. We have not got a plough on this, have we? I'm sure we haven't. Because we have not been buying things like that. No, we haven't. We're going to buy it. I am. Yeah, we've got to think for the future. And that isn't going to break the bank. I would like to buy the Taurian. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I would. It would be nice to have a dedicated one, but I'm not risking any more. If it's still there at tonight, and we know we're going to do it, I might well buy it. It would be nice to have it. Prefer telehandlers, but a front loader at that sort of snippet of a price is still very good. Anyway, I am going to sign out of this penultimate session. Well, of the storyline anyway. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue with me on this. Please forgive the creepiness of this weirdness that Giants have added to the game. It does look very strange, this slow motion Steve Austin type wandering that it does. Yeah, it's very, very weird and very, very creepy. Yeah, stop it. In fact, yeah, get in there. Right, yeah, so I hope to see you on the finale of this storyline. So I am going to say goodbye for now.